Hello, today I'm going to be talking about the South Asian policy of Narendra Modi's government and Manmohan Singh's government. Today I'm going to be talking about nationalism in South Asian countries and about how the two governments of Modi and Manmohan Singh have treated their relations with South Asian countries. I'm going to see how their policies were different and how Indian foreign policy changed from one government to another and try to evaluate them. Prime Minister Manmohan Singh's visits by country. Here we can see he made one visit to Sri Lanka. He visited Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan twice. But other than that, he didn't visit South Asian countries very often. And Narendra Modi made one visit to uh, not just to didn't make only one visit to any South Asian country, but made two visits to Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and three visits to Bhutan and Sri Lanka, and five visits to Nepal. So this shows that he visited South Asian countries much more often than Manmohan Singh, and this is part of the neighborhood first policy of Narendra Modi, where after becoming the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi made many efforts to consolidate his dominance in South Asia and expand India's influence in the Indian Ocean. The neighborhood first policy was highlighted in India's foreign policy based on historical and logical research methods. So this is part of the neighborhood first policy connected India with its neighboring South Asian countries, but there were challenges. Now, Manmohan Singh spoke about South Asia in a speech. He said that the people of South Asia are bound together by a shared destiny. He said the future belongs to the shared management of our inevitable interdependence. South Asia needs a new vision for the future backed by credible strategies that have the backing of the common people and can reverse the adverse tide of strife and suspicion. At the University of Dhaka in 2011, Prime Minister Singh observed India will not be able to realize its own destiny without the partnership of its South Asian neighbors. So this shows that he did give importance to South Asia, and this in his time, India's economy grew. India slowly emerged as a major power, but it evoked little concern amongst other existing great powers because India's rise towards great power status, unlike that of China, was generally seen as a benign and welcome transformation. Over the past 5 years or so, New Delhi has recognized the urgency of recasting its relations with its subcontinental neighbors. Identifying the problems in their troubled neighborhood is easy. In a very real sense, the subcontinent is still coming to terms with the partition of India. So that affects uh, relations in South Asia between India and other countries. So this is Narendra Modi's foreign policy in South Asia. The first challenge was in Afghanistan, where before his government came to power in Herat, there was a in Afghanistan. The Indian consulate was attacked by the ISI-backed terrorist organization day before Modi's inauguration. Sushma Swaraj on 10th September visited Afghanistan and said India's Afghanistan's first strategic partner and has committed to play a greater role in capacity building. Then there was re-emergence of the Taliban and Al Qaeda as NATO withdrew, and this has caused India to suspend official relations with Afghanistan, but is having uh, under back channel relations with Taliban. Bhutan, Narendra Modi made his first foreign visit to Bhutan following an invitation by King Jigme Kesar Namgyel Wangchuk and Tobgay. The visit was called by the media as a charm offensive. Uh, in the visit, Modi said that Bhutan was a natural choice for his first destination because of the unique and special relationship the two countries shared. He sought to build business ties, including a hydroelectric deal. Bangladesh, there was skepticism during the election campaign about Bangladeshi illegal immigrants that India wanted to deport. But Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina made a remark that I am delighted to see a great friend of Bangladesh leading an extremely friendly country, India, in the coming days. She has had a good relationship with Narendra Modi. They finalized the land boundary agreement, and Maldives, I won't say because it's not exactly a bordering country in South Asia, um, or actually it is. It is plays a critical role in India's maritime security architecture, and Foreign Minister Swaraj made her maiden trip to it on the 3rd of November 2014. When there was a drinking water crisis in Mali on 4th December 2014 following collapse of the island's only water treatment plant, Maldives urged India for immediate help. India came to the rescue by sending its heavy lift transporters like C-17 Globemaster 3, Second 76 carrying bottled water. So this shows that India has helped Maldives, and unfortunately now relations with Maldives are bad with the new president. But I hope that it will improve. In Nepal, Modi chose Nepal as one of the first few countries to visit. He was the first prime minister to visit in 17 years, which is a plus point for him and a negative point for Manmohan Singh. He pledged $1 billion line of credit to Nepal, and in his visit, he didn't visit the former King Gyanendra, which showed that India was not supporting return to democracy, to monarchy. And so now Nepal, for a while, had some bad relations with India because of a blockade imposed by some communities within Nepal on the India Nepal border, which Nepal blamed on India. I won't talk about Pakistan because that's a separate issue. With Sri Lanka, India had uh, okay relations with Narendra Modi when Mahinda Rajapaksa was in power. When he was in power, uh, nuclear powered Chinese submarine was allowed by the Sri Lankan authority to dock in Colombo port despite India expressing its displeasure. Things changed with the 2015 presidential election when Matter Pala Sirisena, an old allied minister in Rajapaksa's cabinet, defeated the veteran leader to become Sri Lanka's president. There were allegations of external factors, particularly India, involved in promoting the regime change in Colombo. Modi became the first foreign leader to call and congratulate him on his victory. During Sirisena's visit to New Delhi, the two countries signed a bilateral civil nuclear agreement. And now, with when the Rajapaksas came back to power, they caused a economic crisis in Sri Lanka, and Sirisena has now returned to power, is the current leader of Sri Lanka, and he has improved relations with India. This shows that there is improvement in the South Asian policy of India under Narendra Modi. Although Manmohan Singh wasn't terrible, he did have a focus on the neighborhood, but he could not do much. He did not visit South Asian countries enough, including Nepal, which he didn't visit at all. So this, I think, Modi was better in this matter in the policy towards South Asia. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. If you want to see other videos about uh, South, please share your thoughts in the comment section. If you want to see other videos about nationalism in South Asia, click here. If you want to see my previous video, click here. This is the source I use for this video. Click links in the description below. Thank you for watching.